What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode from the WDMA Gaming Conversations Over the Battlefield. I'm Joey.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Isaiah. D's nuts.
All right. And we're playing Battlefront today, the best game in the goddamn world.
Shut the fuck up. This game is just okay. It's not bad. It's just really
Watch your
underwhelming.
Tongue. Watch your tongue. We
Like,
have 7 subscribers.
It was like so overhyped. Like
Watch this. Watch this.
I love
Fuck.
Star Wars and I love the idea. Like, what was that?
Shut up.
I like the idea.
That was so bad.
Where did he come from?
Words can't describe how bad that was.
It's okay. It's all good.
AKA,
Oh, yeah.
AKA, you're bad at this game.
You ready? You ready? Look
Who
at
are you
this.
following around right now?
Princess Leia, I'm the bodyguard. Okay, so our topic for today is going to be a near-death experience that you guys have had. And if you guys have had one before, and if you haven't had one, I mean, don't feel like upset. It's not something that you're like missing out on at all.
Because you kind of almost died.
Yeah, so it's not something to feel bad about if you don't have one. But if you do, feel free to comment it in the comment section below, and drop a like if you guys like ours. All right. So I guess I'll go ahead and start off with mine, or unless you guys want to go first.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're the host.
So that's fucking right, dude.
Hostess with the Twinkies.
When
Wait, what?
when else can I get these?
Ah.
When else can I get these like this type of treatment? I'm a fucking royal guard, dude. Not right now, but I will be. Anyways, my near-death experience is I used to live at my grandparents' house, and there used to be a guy that lived next to them, and he used to raise horses.
There's a lot of horses.
Yeah, like a lot of horses. He had like maybe like 5 or 6 of them, and they were pretty awesome. And I loved this one because it was like a midnight. It was like a midnight horse. Like it was just completely like dark. You know what I mean? Like
Midnight.
Midnight. That's what I called her all the time. Even though her name was Wendy, I called her Midnight.
Wendy.
Yeah, I was like, "What's her name?" And he's all Wendy. I was like, "That's not good enough." Like,
I don't like it. It's midnight now.
so yeah, so it's midnight. Oh yeah. So I called her Midnight for the longest time, and I was in love with this horse. Like I eventually wanted to take it home. It's like, I mean, she's very much comparable. She's very much comparable to like the last horse that you can get on Red Dead Redemption. You know what I mean? Like the black horse, the super fastest horse in the goddamn game.
See, Jordan's never played Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, well, fucking.
Yeah, because I have bad taste in gaming. Also, I'm an asshole, I guess.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I
How
feel
dare
it. But yeah, so one day I finally worked up enough courage to get around these gigantic animals because I'm pretty young at the time. I'm probably about 10, and I was pretty short when I was 10, and I'm still kind of short now, but I was shorter then.
Excuse me, you're short?
I'm short.
I'm 5'6".
Dude, can I jump on this thing?
Yes.
Oh, it's over.
Zoom into fire.
Hold on.
Are you gonna continue your story?
I'm looking for a
You're
bad guy.
riding it like a valiant steed. I like it.
Like midnight.
Like midnight. I don't. Okay, here's the sad part. I don't even get that far. Okay, it's like my sex life. I can't get that far. So,
Have you gotten past the holding hand stage?
never. No, I'm
See,
just
that's where
kidding.
you're going
I'm
wrong.
just kidding. I'm not a virgin. Make that no.
Okay.
Okay, whoa, we're just
Big
talking about
shot.
holding hands. What are you talking about? Get your head out of the gun.
What are you
How
talking about?
dare you.
Christ,
Where is
man.
he at? Where is this?
The thing you were standing on just killed you somehow.
That's fucking.
Anyway.
How does that not make
Anyways,
sense?
I don't.
For those who
Honestly-
didn't see, because you can't, Joey just turned around with the what the fuck face.
Like, honestly, what you said sounded like so accurate, and I was like, oh, okay, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck? But anyway, so I go up to see Midnight, aka Wendy, and so I go up to see her, and I'm super stoked because I had never worked at the Courage before. I was super scared, and so I thought, hey, let's finally grow some balls and go see her. So I walk up to her, you know, and the guy's name is Mr. Brown. He comes with me, and he's like, okay, you just got to be really careful because the horses are really temperamental. You know, they get very upset very quickly. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. You know what I mean? Horses love me. I've stared at her from the corral like dozens of times. She knows who I am.
And licking your lips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I walk up to her and I start petting her, right? And I think this is the most magical experience ever in my life. I'm like, oh my god, I'm petting a goddamn
Wait,
horse.
how old were you at the time?
I was like 10.
11.
This is the greatest time of my life. Like, this is better than the invention of jerking off, you know what I mean? So, but I got super excited, and so I start petting her and whatnot. This asshole of a horse comes up behind my beautiful Midnight, okay? And just scares the shit out of her, okay? Like, she, like, for some reason, she bites her ass, and Midnight fucking charges straight at me, knocks me on the ground, and tramples the shit out of me, okay?
Oh my god.
Now, when I say this, usually you're probably thinking like, oh, you got trampled, like you got hit. No, I didn't get hit, which was really freaking awkward for some reason. Did I just knee that guy in the face?
It would appear so.
Okay. But I just, I got trampled. And it was just the weirdest feeling because I was directly under this horse. I can see it run over me, and I'm rolling on the ground. And I'm thinking like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking die right now. This horse is going to kill me. And then I look up, and Mr. Brown's loving face is right there, and just like, you're not dying today, son. And I was like, oh my god.
Like,
and
yes, Daddy.
and that was the day that I never...
He's got a collateral device.
I'm fucking killing these guys.
Did you see that? Hey, do you want to do a
got it.
replay of what just happened?
Brown's loving face.
Oh,
that was so... Oh my god. Oh yeah, bro.
Let's just ignore the fact that I almost died, but it's okay. It's okay.
So you survived.
Yeah,
But I
see that
survived.
collateral, though?
The collateral though, bro. But yeah, so that was my story. It was it was pretty scary at the time.
Can you just have like a clip art of just like that scene happening like in the background?
Do you know what clip art is? Oh, of the horse? Yeah, I can do that. You said scene. I'm like, you understand clip art is just a picture, right?
Yes, no, but make a scene.
Alright.
Make it beautiful.
Alright, so I'll get a picture.
Where is he?
of
Where did
baby
he
and
go?
then put Joey's face on it, and then the horse will be just jumping on top of Joey.
Yeah, just like that.
And
It's
then
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. Laugh at my pain. It's okay. Watch this. Watch this. Gone.
You got one.
Wow,
Gone.
you blew some dirt in his face and then he fell over.
Look at that. 35 and 18. I own these bitches. These are my cunts. Okay. Who's next?
I guess I'll go. All right.
Isaiah, beautiful.
All right. This is a recent, not too recent, but maybe like a couple years ago. We decided to go camping. Joey, you were there.
I was there.
And, we're having a good time. We got there. We were like, yeah, we're out here camping. It's like the first time we went out camping with everybody here. We have like a group of like, what, 10, maybe
10.
more? 10
I would even go as much as like 15 people.
Like, there's a lot of us there. We're like, yeah, this like...
Including women. It wasn't just a sausage fest.
Anyway, like, we got a huge group of friends over because it's like the first time we decided to go camping. And we're like, yeah, this is going to be a fun time. So, we're hanging out, just doing our thing. And then we were like, yo, let's swim across this lake right now. Like, there's this huge lake, and on the other side, there's like this other part of like camping sites. You can camp on that side. Well, we decided, what? From our side of the camping site, let's swim across this lake. And mind you, it's not a quick like just back and forth. No, it's like a journey to get to
It
the other
sounded like
side.
a good idea at the time, and then when you went to go do it, you're like, wait, fuck this.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, like, mind you, I'm not that great of a swimmer, and I didn't know why I decided to go swim out there. I'm like, man, it doesn't look that far. I can handle this. I can do this. So, swimming. We get there. Not even halfway there, I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting so exhausted right now. Jesus Christ, this sucks. I can't feel the floor.
Oh my
Where's the
God.
floor? I can't see the floor because the lake is not the cleanest lake in the world.
It's all clay.
It's just, but yeah, you couldn't see the bottom, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm scared. Like, what if something like attacks me in this nasty water? And I'm just like, I'm gonna start freaking out. So I'm like, oh man.
There's so much emphasis on everything that's going on right now.
I'm freaking out, right? And I'm just like, oh man, no, I'm gonna die out here. So I start like flailing my arms, trying to like doggy
Jesus
paddle,
Christ.
and I was doggy paddling, and like I was like starting to like drown. And I was like, oh shit, I might die here. Where is all my friends at? They're like ahead of me. Like I see my friend Damon ahead of me. I see Edgar ahead of me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, I start like swallowing water. I'm like, oh shit, here, this is it.
It's
Like
over.
it's over. Like I'm gonna die here with all my friends, and they're not even gonna realize I'm in the lake drowning. But then I'm like, I called out Edgar. I'm like, Edgar, help! He like heard me. Luckily he heard me. He's like, what the fuck? What's happening? And then I'm drowning. Like I'm like swallowing water, and he comes back. He's like, Isaiah, you're a fucking dumbass. Come here. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just help! Like swallowing water. I'm like, oh my god, Edgar, save me! And he gets to me, and I like clung onto his back, like like imagine Yoda on the back of Luke Skywalker training. That was me on Edgar trying
my
to
God.
like I was scared. Like I was like literally clinging onto him. Like I couldn't do it. I was dying, and I don't know how he managed to like keep me afloat, keep both of us afloat. But yeah, we made it to the other side, and we survived. And I swallowed lake water.
That's wow.
Yum. It was disgusting lake water. And then later that year we found out, oh yeah, the lake is infested with a deadly
Oh yeah,
virus.
Oh, good.
the flesh-eating bacteria. I was like, what?
We're like, We swam.
We just swam in that lake, and everyone's telling me this, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, they're bullshit. That has to be a bunch of bullshit. I'm fine. Look at me. Nope, it was fucking real.
And then the next thing you know, we got rashes. I'm kidding.
No, yeah, we got rashes.
I'm kidding. That didn't happen.
My dick fell off. It was just a whole lot of stuff that happened.
Your dick fell off, dude?
That's weird. Oh my god, did you see him fly?
What is right bumper do? Oh.
It's like
Oh,
Genji.
oh Anyway, well,
Sponsor us.
John, you got any stories?
Well, I got hit by a car once. Wait, wait. Wait.
God damn.
So, this was about 4 years ago. I was, my work, okay, so, sophomore year of high school, I felt fat. So, the summer after sophomore year of high school, I was like, I'm gonna start losing weight, and I'm gonna exercise. And at the end of the summer, I lost 35 pounds, and that was cool. And then within like 2 months, I gained all back. So I was like, I dropped weight, great. And then I just didn't exercise after that.
Damn.
So anyways, the following summer, I'm like, I'm fat again. So I'm like, I'm just gonna start working this, you know. So about 2 weeks pass. I'm riding my bike. I'm going to the park, and I'm coming up this T intersection, right? And you know, it's a T intersection. The base of the T is meant to stop and yield to traffic. So as a pedestrian, knowing that they're supposed to stop, and me on my bike, I'm like, I'm just gonna stroll through this crosswalk. I'm on my bike.
Oh.
I'm just gonna stroll through this crosswalk, cross the street, and keep on going. I see this woman in her car approaching from the base of the T, going towards like you know, on the main street, right? And I'm like, she's gonna stop. I mean, she has to stop. She sees the stop sign, right?
Yeah, she has to stop.
We're approaching, and like it's like we're like about to collide, and I'm like, she's gonna stop, and then I'm like going into the street, and then a thought crosses my mind. I'm like, she's not gonna fucking stop.
Oh no.
And then okay, here's what happened, because she needs to go right?
Yeah.
So she's looking to the left to look for traffic,
To the left, to the
and
left.
she's not paying attention to what's going on the right side of her world.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm a pedestrian. I have the right of way. I'm gonna go into the cross the street. She's gonna yield. She doesn't yield. Spoiler alert. And she fucking hits me with her car.
Damn.
So I'm on my bike, get hit with the car, roll onto the hood with my bike still, and then.
So you're clinging onto your bike,
Yeah, I'm
on her on the hood of her car.
Okay.
Why are we laughing at this?
Hang on, I'm not done yet.
This
So
is sad, dude.
as I'm colliding with as I'm about to collide with the car, okay, when people say life flashes before your eyes, that didn't happen for me. I kind of just blinked and I'm like, fuck. That's literally I thought I was gonna die. That was my last moment. That was my last thought. I'm like, god damn it. And then I got hit by the car. I didn't die though. I actually didn't suffer any injuries. Actually, I did more damage to the car than she did to me.
Damn.
My bike tire was a little bent.
Oh.
But I mean, she has a big ass dent in the side of her car.
Damn.
But yeah, and then the cop showed up, and it was a big deal because I wasn't 18 at the time. So it's like, what are you doing?
Was she even remotely upset with what happened, or was
She was freaking the fuck out.
Okay,
dude.
good. I was gonna say.
Anyways, so
again? What the fuck?
the cops show up to the scene of the crime. A lady witness. She's like, I called the cops. They'll be here in a few minutes. Meanwhile, the woman who hit me is like, oh my god, are you you're okay, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm totally nothing hurt whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my bike and I'm like,
Fuck.
oh man. She's like, do you want money? And I'm like, the first thing that crossed my mind was like, can I get $20 to fix my tire? And then the witness, who saw it, she comes up to me. She's like, oh my god, I saw everything. I called the cops. And then I'm like, great. Now I'm probably not going to get $20 to fix my tire. So, 10 minutes go by, cops, fire engines show up, and I'm like, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Anyways, and then the cop comes up to me, she starts taking my information. And then she goes over to the lady who hit me and starts taking her information. And then she comes back to me, and since I wasn't 18 at the time, the lady goes, so, you're not 18. And you weren't wearing a helmet.
Oh.
Therefore, the woman who hit you with the car is not at fault, and in fact, you're at fault.
Excuse me?
So yeah, the cop was like, "You did this," and I'm like, "I didn't do anything."
Like, you're
I'm
a
a victim.
pedestrian. Hello?
That's what
I
I'm
am a
saying.
victim.
That's a thing?
Yeah,
Because
so,
you're not 18?
so she, because I wasn't wearing a helmet. If I was 18, I didn't need
Hello?
to wear a
Oh
helmet.
my
I
god.
So
remember
I mean, the lady was like, "Oh my god, as long as you're okay, I'm not gonna press charges." I'm like, "Great, fuck wearing a helmet then." But my bike didn't get fixed for the rest of the summer, so I didn't do any more working out, and I stayed fat.
Damn.
But I lived, so I guess that's cool.
So, moral of the story, I stayed fat.
Moral of the story: if you get hit by a car and you don't get $20 to fix your bike tire, you're probably gonna stay fat. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
The truth comes out.
Anyway, that was our life experience.
Life experiences.
Yeah,
Near death.
not about death. Fuck dying, you know?
Yeah,
That's
honestly.
hella lame.
I don't know, dude.
It's so mainstream.
How could this happen to me? I'm cool with dying sometimes.
That's really good.
Dying is
Wake me up.
Stop.
okay, I'm just gonna get a copyright strike soon. We should end the video.
No, we're good, dude. It's what is it
It's
called?
a cover.
Cover, yeah. Oh
not
god,
acapella.
orbital instrike.
Alright,
Orbital
well,
instrike. Well, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Please remember to subscribe. Leave a like if you guys liked the video. If you guys want to comment and leave you guys' own near-death experience, go ahead and do that. Or if you guys want to leave your guys' best
friendly
life
about it.
experience,
be friendly
go
about
for it. Yeah. Never spread any hate, guys. This is Joey.
Jordan.
Isaiah.
You